Mitchell had 14 in the first half, inside to Boston. Boston, the spin and the finish.
Nothing you can do at that point. She's buried you so low. It's hard to get another defender there. You're outsized if you're a smaller Naz Hillman. That's just too easy for Boston.
10.6 boards for Boston. Gray in a crowd, 2 more. Gray coming alive.
And that
did it. That's the only thing I'm going to say is they fucking did it. The Indiana Fever spent this game looking like came into this game looking like a team that nobody feared and everybody was like, you know what, we're going to kill this team.
The most dangerous entity in the history of professional sport. You know what's truly terrifying in sports? A superstar player who is out for revenge. For a whole week, the media, the insiders, and the executives tried to completely crush the Indiana Fever. They spread the worst rumors you can think of. They called the team's new star a diva. They said she was a huge problem. Everything was set up perfectly. Angel Reese and the Atlanta Dream were supposed to walk right into their arena and end their season for good. The critics wanted them to crash and burn. They wanted to prove that Stephanie White's old-school coaching was right, and they wanted to pin all the blame on the rookie. They came ready for a funeral. But instead, the basketball world just watched the ultimate comeback.
Oh, sidestep Clark!
Did not make a field goal when Caitlin Clark was on the floor. Caitlin was guarding Ryan at times. Caitlin was being guarded by Ryan. And Ryan Howard just didn't even shoot the ball when Caitlin was on the floor. As soon as Caitlin comes out, Ryan hits 2 threes. But I got to just talk, first of all, about the Dream, who were poor.
The absolute best proof of this crazy new defense? They totally locked down Ryan Howard. Whenever Caitlin Clark guarded her, Howard was frozen. She couldn't make a single shot during those big moments, not one. For months, the media has been saying Clark is bad at defense. But the game tape proves them wrong. She led a defense that completely erased one of the best scorers in the whole league. In fact, Howard only managed to get loose for a few outside shots when Clark finally switched off of her.
we see the urgency on both ends for this team tonight.
Clark has scored or assisted on 9 of Indiana's 11 points in the quarter, and Clark picked up a foul.
The Dream come out and take the lead in the third quarter. They go out and get a lead. I think it was like 43-42, and Kelsey Mitchell goes on a one-man show. A one-woman show, both ends of the floor. Which ended on her getting a...
Want to know if Caitlin Clark is really a bad teammate? Just look at Kelsey Mitchell in the third quarter. She completely caught fire. For years, Mitchell has been the quiet hero in Indiana. She worked hard through all those rough losing seasons and messy offenses, but true greatness makes everyone around it better. And against the Dream, Mitchell was finally set free. She was totally unstoppable.
Cole. Over to Mitchell. Now it's Clark. Fires a 3. No good. And it'll go out of bounds.
I love that action. It's really difficult because when Caitlin Clark comes off that pin down screen,
she hit a clutch as fuck 3-point shot. Maisha Hines-Allen, the beast. She is a monster. She was bullying Angel Reese out there. And I've never seen it. I've seen Angel Reese bully Alyssa Thomas. I've watched Angel Reese have some of the strongest players in the league and basically just go.
In the third quarter, the game was right on the line. Atlanta had just taken a tight 43-42 lead. But then, Kelsey Mitchell completely took over. She turned into a one-woman wrecking crew. The best moment of the whole season happened right here. Mitchell grabbed a huge steal and raced down the court. Instead of taking an easy layup, she stopped dead in her tracks and nailed a deep three-pointer on the fast break. It was a cold-blooded shot. It completely broke the other team's spirit. She finished the game with a massive +14 rating. She was so hot in the third quarter that she didn't even need to take a single shot in the fourth. And the Fever still won big. But here is the secret. This scoring explosion only happened because of her point guard. Number 22 gladly gave up her own stats to keep feeding the hot hand. Kelsey Mitchell was easily the player of the game. But it was Caitlin Clark's unselfish passing that made it all hustle-tussle. Now, let's talk about the muscle. Enter Maisha Hines-Allen. While the guards were putting on a scoring clinic outside, a total war was happening in the paint. The Atlanta Dream built their whole game plan around Angel Reese. They expected Reese to push people around. grab every rebound, and scare the Indiana bigs. But they made one huge mistake. They totally forgot how tough Misha Hines-Allen really is.